Hey, how's it going? I just want to talk a little bit today about this ATT, the Arms Trade Treaty through the UN. There's a lot of people out there saying that this is only for import-export trade between nations, and it doesn't affect small arms, civilian gun ownership, etc. The thing is the language for this thing is not done. That's the purpose of the meetings they're having right now, is to draw up the language of what's going to be in it. Right here on the internet, I'm going to read a little paragraph here. Day one of the conference began with a surprising degree of inaction, as the meeting failed to formally convene for either morning or afternoon sessions. However, anti-gun groups are present in force and are insisting that the civilian firearms be included within the scope of the ATT. So that's the key. It may not be in there yet, but there are groups out there, like the NRA is out there, but these other groups are trying to get this language put into the bill. And the NRA is saying, no way. So whenever you're out there spouting off that it doesn't include civilian firearms, you don't know that yet, simply because it is not totally drawn up yet. So I just want to make that clarification. I just discovered that myself, and I wanted to make a video on it stating that, well, this is why. This is why the right wing, the NRA, and others are warning about the possibility of civilian ownership and firearms being in danger, because the language isn't written up yet. You know, it would just take some pen strokes to add that in, and then boom, there it is. So, you know, this is also can include national registration, so on and so forth. You know, if you look back, and I didn't find this myself, but you look back in history of other countries that have had their firearms taken away from them. Many of those countries, after the civilian population was disarmed, a lot of people got killed. The government came in and wiped out people that were a problem for them. And they did it because they couldn't defend themselves. You know, there's a lot of people in this country that cannot believe in their own mind that anything like that could or would happen here. But what you have to understand is if this falls under the one world government of the UN, it's going to be out of the United States' hands, because the United States honors its treaties, unlike many other countries around the world. There's many countries, I'm sure, that will sign on to this, and if they decided they didn't want to abide by the treaty, they just wouldn't do it. And I guarantee you there's a handful of them right now that know. I mean, they've signed on to this and said, yeah, I think it's a good thing, but in their own minds they're like, nope, not us. You know, a lot of countries look at the U.S. as a bunch of saps. You know, we're the nice guys. We do what we say, and they're just looking at us laughing, saying, man, you guys are stupid. But anyway, this ATT, Arms Trade Treaty, is not fully written, so nobody at this point knows just what's going to be in it. And that's what I have to say about that. So you guys out here running around, you know, saying that it isn't going to affect the individual, you don't have any idea. You don't have any idea what it's going to affect, who it's going to affect. But anyway, I've said that about 4 times now. But I guess that's about all I have to say about this. Just be vigilant. Be vigilant. Be aware. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.